I'm Anil Kumar. Here is a very interesting question on trigonometric ratios. Let us see how to solve such a question. We are given tan theta equals to 3, where cosine theta is greater than 0. That means cosine theta is positive. And sine beta equals to 2 over 3, where tan beta is less than 0. That means tan beta is negative. Where does theta plus beta terminate? So that is the question for us. Let's look into this question once again. We have a coordinate plane. Let's talk about tan theta equals to 3. So if tan theta is 3, that means tan theta is positive. Let's say tan theta is positive. Cosine theta is greater than 0. This is also positive, right? It means we are in quadrant 1, right? So that means theta is somewhere here. Theta is somewhere here. Is it okay? We can apply the cost rule to figure this out. We could say, well, all are positive in quadrant 1, sine in 2, tan in 3, cosine in 4. Since tan theta is positive, okay, cos theta is also positive, that is the only quadrant, correct? Because tan theta is positive in quadrant 1 and 3, cos is positive in 1 and 4, both are positive only in 1. So that's the angle theta. So we have here, we can conclude that theta is in quadrant 1, right? So it is between 0 to 90 degrees. We can always use calculator to find the answer also. So let me do that part also. Theta equals to tan inverse of 3, and that is, we can use the calculator, right? So we say shift tan inverse of value 3 equals to, we get 71 point, let's say 56 degrees. So that's approximate. Okay. Now let's look into the second condition. Now we're talking about sine beta. Sine beta is positive, correct? Tan beta less than 0 means negative. Now when is sine positive? It is positive in quadrant 2 and in quadrant 1. Tan beta is negative, that means we are talking about these two quadrants. Of course, quadrant 2 is the right choice since both conditions are satisfied. So beta is this angle. Is it okay? So beta is in quadrant 2. So beta is in quadrant 2. Reason is we know sine beta is positive and tan beta is negative, right? So beta is in quadrant 2. Now if I am combining theta and beta, right, so let me use another ink. So if we have theta plus beta, so if I combine these two angles, we should land in quadrant 3, right? So we should land in quadrant 3. So that is our answer. Where does theta plus beta terminate? So it terminates in quadrant 3. If you want to precisely find the angle, you can also find that. We know sine beta is equals to 2 over 3, beta equals to sine inverse of 2 over 3, right? So we'll use the calculator, which is sine inverse of 2 divided by 3 equals 2. We get angle 41.8. So that is acute angle. So we'll do this as 41.8 is the acute angle, right? So actually the real angle will be this angle. So we have to do 180 minus 41.8 to get the real angle, right? Since beta could be in quadrant 1 or in quadrant 2. Now since this is in quadrant 1, right, we want to know what angle it will be if we are in quadrant 2. So that is going to be 180 degrees minus 41.8. This is actually the acute angle. Is it okay? Now in quadrant 2 it is going to be difference of 2, right? So it is 180 minus 41.8, and that gives us approximately 138.2 degrees. So beta for us is equal to, from here, beta equals to 138.2 degrees in, that is in quadrant 2. Now theta plus beta, which we have already calculated, we get 71.56 degrees plus 138.2 degrees, right? So let's add them. So we'll add 71.56 to 31.8. What do we get? 209.76. So we get 209.76 degrees, which is in quadrant 3. Do you see that? So quadrant 3 is between 270 degrees and 180 degrees. This is 180 degrees, this is 270 degrees. So theta plus beta is in quadrant 3. So as far as the question is concerned, you really don't have to calculate the values. You can reason it out. So the reason is that theta happens to be in quadrant 1, since tan theta and cosine theta both are positive. Sine of beta is positive, tan of beta is negative. Therefore, beta has to be in quadrant 2. Now when you combine the two angles, one in quadrant 1, the other one in quadrant 2, you will get combination as an angle which will be in quadrant 3. So that is how we can answer this question. So theta plus beta will terminate in quadrant 3. So our answer is they will terminate in quadrant 3, right? So always write numbers in Roman letters, quadrant 3. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.